Welcome back to Changing with the Tides. In today's video, we're going to talk about understanding and how it ties into the gifts of the Holy Spirit.
It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day.
The definition of understanding is to be knowledgeable or familiar with certain information. So, I want you to keep that in the back of your brain as I continue on with this video. Now we're going to talk about how understanding ties in with the rest of the gifts of the Holy Spirit. And first off, I'm going to talk about how we can grasp our truths through prayer and with the Holy Spirit. So I'm going to talk about the 5 main things that I found are helpful and make it easy to pray to different things. So the first one is the Blessed Trinity. And that is obviously the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But we also know that God's love is eternal and God's love is always there. So I know for me, I'm always praying to God, always. And I know He will always be there for me, even when I feel that He's not. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the person of Jesus. And Jesus went through a lot when He was on this earth. And that really goes to show that He really will do anything for us. And that's great because, He did suffer and die for us on the cross. So, that pretty much gives it all away. But, no, I know for me, Jesus is always a great outlet I can turn to if I'm struggling. So, that's the divine person, or that's the person of Jesus. The next one, the Paschal Mystery. We know that Jesus suffered, He died, He resurrected, and He ascended, all for us. That is pretty amazing that we as people get to say that Jesus did that for us, because I would do anything for a lot of different people, but I don't know that I would die on a cross for people. That just seems like a lot. And the fact that Jesus did that for us really goes to show that He's there no matter what. So, there's that. Moving on. The next one, the dignity of the human person. We were made in the image and likeness of God. So we should go out and portray that into the world. I know a lot of people, it seems, aren't right now, but that doesn't mean that that should stop us from doing it. Do unto others as you would want done to you. The last truth is our church. And how blessed are we that we get to go to church and be able to pray to the Lord and say, listen, I'm struggling with this week. Can you please help me? Or just say, listen, thank you for blessing me with another day and showing me how I have great people in my life. I feel like I know me, especially some days, I really struggle with that. But at the end of the day, I always when I'm laying in bed and right before I fall asleep, I always pray to God and say, thank you for letting me have a great day and just thank you. And I feel like if people were to start doing that more, it would make a huge difference. So there's that. The last thing I'm going to do is read you a verse from the Bible, and it has a lot of meaning, so I just want you to listen to it. And comes from Proverbs, and it's chapter 2, verse 9. And it goes, "Then you will understand what is right, just, and fair, and you will find the right way to go." I think that verse is so important right now, and people need to read it and think about it and then reflect on it and think about what you put out into the world. And first of all, people should only really be putting out positivity and light and smiles and just things like that. People should not be putting out negativity and things that are scary. And I think if people would start reading the Bible more and reflecting and doing things like that, that would make a huge difference. So, thank you for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.
It's my lucky day.